Hello, everyone. As I'm sure you're all aware, you've made it to the last week of this semester or the 8 week course, 8 week session. But we have some important things to cover as we wrap up. So let's take a quick overview for this week. We'll take a look at the module here. There are, as usual, several articles here. Now, I do want you to read these because you're going to see that they'll show back up in our assignments. So you've all learned how important it is for leadership within an organization to understand what it takes to really develop the skills, capabilities, experience, education, and all of the people that they're leading. So we'll review that, and then we'll talk some about succession planning. This is a plan put in place, a system that helps prepare future leaders within the organization to take over the top spots in the event there's a sudden vacancy in a leadership position. If you need to replace people, in some cases, there can be time for a more long range plan where you have time to prepare the next generation of leaders for the organization. I just went through this a few years ago myself with the organization I work for, and it was about a 2 year plan. Obviously, that's more favorable than when you have someone leave abruptly, but it will happen both ways. So you have to be prepared for either scenario. There's something a little bit different about this video I want to point out here real quick. As you can see, there's a quiz or short quizzes embedded within this video. So you'll have to pay attention to that and then answer those questions as they come up. In the assignment here, you'll notice it references a particular article about personnel development. So go back through that article and then follow the prompts given in the assignment description. Basically, you'll give your opinion about how realistic the upskilling statement in the article is or isn't, and explain your answer. And so these are due by Wednesday. And then let's see here, part two. What I want you to do in our forum here for part two, this wrap up, that's the forum for part two. We'll talk a little bit about what's been most meaningful to you in this class. What do you think will stick with you or you'll carry with you as you go on from here in your career, whether you're just starting out or whether you've been working for a long time like me? What do you think kind of surprised you? What did you learn about yourself, about leadership in general, that you didn't know before? And I'll be curious to see what you come up with in your forum. And this is due by Sunday. Then our final exam for the semester, which covers the whole 8 week session, is also due on Sunday. I've tried my best to keep the due dates consistent throughout this whole course. But this is a combination of multiple choice and essay questions on all the topics that we've covered. So some advice real quick before you begin the exam, it might be a good idea to go back through and review all the material, because even though we've made this open book and you don't have to memorize everything, there is a 90-minute time limit on this, and that won't give you a whole lot of time to go back and read or look things up. But you need to know where those resources are, so that you can quickly reference back to those. This is also due on Sunday, like I said. And with that, I just want to say what a absolute pleasure it's been having you in class, and I hope you'll reach out to me with any questions, even when the semester's over. I will point out there are other leadership classes that you can take after taking LDR 110. I believe there's a class called Evidence-Based Leadership and another on Managing Change. So look those up if you want to continue your growth as a leader. And I hope I can be a resource for you from here on, whether you need something relevant to this class or anything else. Just let me know how I can help. I'm available always by email. So I wish you luck as we end our session and you continue on your journey. I hope to see you in the future.